This next fight is for the 155-pound mixed martial arts division. Scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. Versus in the blue corner, he's 27 years old, standing 5'9", weighing in at 155.8 pounds. He comes in with a record of 1-1, wearing white and black, trained by Eric Paulson and Master Charles. Fighting on CSW in Puebla. Give it up for Joe El Brujo Velasco! And folks opposing him in the red corner, he's 22 years old, standing 5'8", weighing in at 156.8 pounds. He comes in with a record of 5-1, wearing black Valley 2 shorts, trained by Apollo Gassi Jr. Fighting out of Gassi Academy in Huntington Beach. Put your hands together for Christopher El Mexicano.
You have a lot of different techniques in MMA that you don't use in Muay Thai, so you have to really adapt those grappling moves. You know, it's very important. So the training, you know, you might have a jiu-jitsu coach and a striking coach in MMA. So shield holder.
Okay, here we go for the first round.
Well, Joe comes from, you know, a really good camp with Eric Paulson, who's been around for a long time. Very nice takedown right there. Christopher just really caught the kick and laid him down now. Pulls out the side mount. He's looking for the mount. He goes into half guard. Right now, Joe pulls him to half guard. He's trying to hold him in half guard. Last thing he wants to do is him get an early mount right now. Okay, Joe breaks it to stand up right now. He escapes the ground.
They're both wearing black shorts and red gloves, but if you look at the tape determines which color they are. Chris Pena with the red tape over his wristband. Joe Velasco wearing the blue tape. He has the red gloves with blue tape over his wrist.
Nice knee right there. And a very good takedown right there. Look, Christopher is really looking to keep the fight close and on the ground, it looks like, David. He's taking his back right now a little bit. He's looking for the back. He needs to set his hooks in and go for the rear naked here. But he looks more to try to sweep and gain position here. Okay, Joe's looking to get the mount here. He's fighting right now hard.
Nice mount, followed by some punches right there to the side. How do you see that first round?
I think Christopher might have took it on the takedown in the early part of the round. But, it's going to see how the judges see it. I'm not sure. It's a very close round. They're both breathing hard, and again, one chooses to sit down, and the other one chooses to stand up.
Once again, folks, our ring girls are sponsored by Nemesis Clothing. Nemesis Clothing have a booth right out in front. Show your support for Nemesis Clothing.
Here we go, round two, David.
Round two. Once again, Christopher Pena wearing the red tape over his gloves against Joe Velasco, who's wearing the blue tape over his gloves.
Okay, Chris is setting the guillotine right now. He needs to try to escape that because right now Joe is putting the pressure on him, but Chris gets out of it. Chris comes back. Joe pulls him in the half guard. He's trying to hold him in. Christopher needs to keep trying to escape that half guard, pulling the full mount right now. There he is. He's working hard to get the mount, and there he has it.
He has it. He has the full mount.
He's sticking the mount in right now. Joe's not a good place for him to be at this moment. Chris needs to set his hooks in. Take a break right now and just look for the continue to annihilate the punches to the head.
He's doing a lot of damage.
Joe's going to need to grab them arms and try to escape now. Buck him off the mount. Right now, Chris was trying to use the ropes to get Cecil to maybe give him a break or a stand-up. Cecil doesn't see it. If Chris doesn't make a strong move here pretty soon, I don't see Cecil letting the fight go much longer. Joe gambled there and lost position on that. Okay, that was a gamble for him now.
When a situation like that, Maurice, would you have taken the gamble on that arm bar? Would you
It's
stayed
a
in
tough
ground and pound?
choice. You know, he felt that he had him hurt enough that he could finish it, and he went for it, and it's a gamble. And sometimes it doesn't pay off, like in that situation, but it doesn't mean you don't go for it. You know, you have to take the chance sometime.
Well, very
I
interesting.
still think that Christopher, did what he had to do to dominate that round, and Joe just really tried to survive.
And once again, another one of our lovely ring girls, Cookie, from Nemesis Clothing.
They call her Cookie. How do you like that?
Hey,
Crumbles?
hey,
Crumbles
it's always
any
good
way
to
you
a
have it.
dessert around.
I need my milk with that cookie. Okay. Here we go for round 3.
All right. I'm going to say Joe's going to have to really pull out something big this round to take this fight. He needs a submission or a knockout here. Christopher seems confident, looking for the takedown. There it is, a nice double leg. He timed it perfectly. He's looking for the mount right now. Joe's going to pull him in the half guard, try to hold him, but it's not working for him right now. He needs to be in a better position if he's going to win this fight, David.
Maurice, let's go back to the last round. If you're in full guard, I mean, you're on the bottom, what do you do to get out of that?
A full mount. There's a couple different escapes on the mount. The most important thing is you want to. Oh, there he goes. He's got the back now. Okay, Christopher's manipulated the back right now. He's got his hooks in. There's not really much Joe can do. He needs to get the rear naked choke. He's trying to set the choke right now.
He's missing. He's got one hand trapped.
Joe is holding his arm to keep him from finishing the lock. If he can wiggle his hand out, he's going to try to finish the submission here. Christopher needs to roll him. Roll him to his back. Roll to his back. He's looking for it. He's got it. He's got it now. Could be a matter of a second.
Oh, no.
Joe's doing the right thing by turning to his back like that. That's the secret to escape. Christopher holding the mount strong right now with 30 seconds left in this fight. Joe's going to have to really pull a mount. Going to have to pull an escape right here. Get back to his feet to pull something big. Turns turtle. And Cecil has seen enough. Christopher did what he had to do. Came out, executed a solid game plan, and it worked for him. He's the winner tonight.
Cecil waves it off.
It's the first MMA match of the evening, David, and I think the fans got a little bit of a good little taste of some good MMA right there. That's good. We want the spice to go quick. Give you a tattoo. Let me give you a little tattoo.
Why are you on my Facebook again? Yay.
Send me that.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for both of these fighters. After 1 minute and 43 seconds in the third round, our referee Cecil will stop Arturian, fighting out of ISQ in North Hollywood. Give it up for George Armin.
Instructor from the IFC gym, and then we have an instructor from the ISU gym. Both of them Taekwondo champions, Bing Freeman being an Olympic Taekwondo champion, George Armirian with the Taekwondo, 4-time Taekwondo champion, and both training in Muay Thai.
Well, you know, the Armenians have had strong camps in this area for a long time, ever since the days of the Draka organization. These guys have been really showing their skills and they're really serious of their camp. George seems to have that reach advantage right now, so we're going to see how Ming can deal with that, the difference in the height and the reach differential. I hope he's playing properly for that.
Well, in this situation here, these amateur fighters will have to wear headgear. Now, Ming has over 3 fights, but if your opponent has 1 fight or under 3 fights, then both fighters have to wear headgear. And that's why we've seen in this amateur bout, they're not only wearing gloves, shin pads, but they're also wearing headgear.
Well, you know, no matter what, the most important thing of this sport is the safety to the athletes. And I think that, you know, kids need a chance to evolve properly, and it is safe, and it is a smart thing to do for these athletes is to really protect them in the early part of the career, so we'll be able to see them again in the future.
Well, I'm sitting here with a 3-time world champion Maurice Travis. Maurice, wearing the headgear, does that impair your sight in any way, or does it add any additional weight to your head?
Yeah, there is some disadvantages to the headgear, but the advantages outweigh it. In this stage of the career, it's a smart move for the officials. At this point, you know, in Thailand, these guys don't wear headgears there, but in America, we're trying to evolve the sport, and we want to really protect our athletes so they can have a long, prosperous career.
Here we go for the first round.
Nice kick, starting out with the left leg. Nice knees by George. He's coming in, thrusting the knees up the belly. He's got a strong clinch. Ming is going to have to stay out of that clinch and work double punches and try to really close the range. Nice kick on the inside leg. Nice inside leg sweep. Ming, for having that Taekwondo experience, still comes out with more of a Muay Thai base on his stance.
Nice combination there by George Armirian.
George seems to be real well-rounded in his Muay Thai style. He's throwing a lot of versatile techniques, putting his hands and feet together nice with some decent combos. And that was an excellent kick by Ming, coming back to the head with his leg.
Both fighters very well disciplined.
Nice front kick right there. George led nice with the front kick. Nice bullet. Oh, nice right hand. I don't know how we're going to call that. Slip. Definitely was a solid punch. Nice round, David.
Very nice round. George Armerian fired a nice series of knees at the end of that round.
Yeah, it seemed like the round went to the red corner. It's very close. Ming did drop some punches and some kicks there. I think he's going to have to be a little bit busier and try to cut that range and cut some angles and let them hands go.
I totally agree with you. George Armerian's really using that range very effectively.
He's also kind of an unorthodox style. It's really hard to read whether he's going to punch or kick. So you're just not going to run up on him. He's going to look for a way to stop that initial attack and let his combos go. Round 2.
Let's see the difference here. What the cornerman's brought to Ming Freeman's corner.
Seemed
Oh,
like a low
Dish
kick.
Nobi says no low blow. Tells them to fight.
Seemed like a good kick to me also. And nice solid. Nice takedown by George right here. Even though Ming had his leg.
Spin kick gets stopped by George Armerian.
Nice bullet. Are we calling that? Yes, he is. No, he's not. He's calling a slip. Nice kick to the head. Okay, it did see a low blow there.
That is definitely a knee.
Give him a little chance to recover here. During the course of these exchanges, sometimes that can happen. I don't think it's ever a fighter's intention.
Not at all. In a situation like this, you have up to 5 minutes for the fighter to recover. But
he's gonna give him a.
It's a point deduction. It is a point deduction now without a warning. This is the first time it's a low blow. He takes a point away. It may be the thing that evens the score.
Yeah, that was pretty dramatic. Normally you'd give a warning on that, but I guess he felt it was such a solid attack that he wanted to call the point.
I see Ming Freeman in a fight before. He looks a little bit out of rhythm. Looks a little bit out of reach, a little bit out of rhythm.
George is staying real calm. He's showing a lot of maturity for a young fighter. He's evasive. He almost got hit with a nice right hand by Ming right there. That's one thing he's going to have to do is land something big right now to reverse this energy from George. Oh, nice. That's definitely a knockdown kick to the face right there. George just timed it perfectly.
Timed it perfectly.
Caught him unaware and put him down. I don't know how bad he's hurt right now, but it definitely.
Well, a point was taken away from George Armerian for the low blow. Now he scores a knockdown. That may give him back the advantage once again.
Yep. That's definitely, I think, pulled him back into the lead.
And in a situation like this, three-time world champion Maurice Travis, what do you tell the blue corner? What do you tell Ming Freeman?
Well, I'm going to tell him he's behind. And I'm going to tell him he needs to come out this round and fight smart. He's going to have to really do something big this round and land some convincing attack here that's going to change the judge's decision here or finish the job early and get out of here.
In your opinion, does Ming Freeman need to score a knockdown or a knockout to win this bout?
You know, with him getting a point from the referee last round, it makes the fight a little bit closer than it normally would be, but I still think he's going to have to come out convincingly this round and show that he really is going to win this fight.
This is the third and final round, fighters touch glove, and this is it.
George is really showing maturity. His posture, his techniques are very sound for a young fighter. I think we're going to see a lot from this kid in the future. Ming's going to have to slip something and land something big like that. Trying right there to catch the kick, come back with a bullet.
Ming doesn't seem like he's throwing enough combinations. He's just landing one shot, one kick.
Nice.
Oh!
That was beautifully timed.
A beautiful spin back kick.
We didn't see it as a knockdown.
No,
but the glove definitely touched the mat there. So I might have had to go into an ankle out there.
And here we go.
Now we'll see what happens here. If he takes another point right now, we could be in serious trouble for the red corner. He's going to go to a verbal warning on this one.
Okay. The action resumes. George Almiron's a lot of skill.
He's staying so calm in the pocket. Ming is having a hard time figuring him out to get some kind of offensive attack going. Ming is not giving up. He's in this fight to win it. He's trying to give it his all. I think right now George is putting a little bit too much technique on him. He's not dealing with it very well.
Well, George Almiron wants to make a mark.
There you have it.
And there you have it. Good fight.
Very good fight. Both fighters gave it their all. I'm saying the red corner.
Both fighters very skilled, but I think George Almiron had the upper hand. Technically very well composed. His boxing is very good. Clinch work very good. Nice kicks and able to throw combinations where you see Ming Freeman throwing single shots at a time, catching the kick.
Looking for the big shot.
And not really working effectively on that sweep. Landed a nice spin back kick with a flash knockdown. Dish Noki Sirapai does not call that as a knockdown.
No, he didn't. It could have been called a knockdown. It could have gone either way. But you won't get a better referee than him, so he's tight on his judging, and he sees it the way it is.
Well, an exciting fight. It's up to the judges right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I announce the winner, presenting the trophy, is the Taekwondo champion, Nelo Aguilar. And folks, let's give a round of applause for both of these winners! After 3 rounds of exciting Muay Thai action, we have a majority decision. Judge 1 scores it 28-28. Judge 2 scores it 29-26. And Judge 3 scores it 29-26. With a winner in the red corner, and folks, to give a round of applause for his opponent, Big Freeman. Scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. These are the big boys. First in the blue corner, he's sponsored by Max Muscle, Pasadena, Road Dog Cycle, and BEB Media. He's 43 years old, standing 6'2", weighing in at 270 pounds with a record of 3-0, 2 by way of knockout, 1 by submission. He's wearing blue and black, trained by Steve Rogarty, fighting out of the League of the Academy in Santa Fe Springs, New York. From East LA, Jono And opposing him in the red corner, he's 27 years old. He's 6 foot tall, weighing in at 255 pounds with a record of 2-1. He's wearing black shorts, trained by Alan Flores, fighting out of Team Force in La Puente. Friends together for Christopher Quintana.
If you're just joining us, I'm David Huey. Sitting next to me is the 3-time world champion Maurice Travis. Maurice Travis, we got big boys here.
Right now, these guys are really scaring me. They look big and strong, and this is going to be a banging of match right here. Both of these guys are coming in here to show off the camp style, their skills, and this is what we've been waiting for, some big boys banging.
Well, there's a lot of fans here seeing these super giants, 270 pounds for Chaco Zuani, 255 for Christopher Quintana. These boys are big.
Okay, I think we need to hang on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see there's going to be much feeling out time here in the beginning on this one. Do you?
Not at all, boy. These guys.
I think we're going to see some banging.
Combined weight over 500 pounds. Let's see some big, super heavyweight mixed martial arts action.
Okay, they're giving a little how you doing here, and here we go. Comes in, throws it. Chago goes to full mount early.
Full mount, yes, very early.
He's mounted right now. He needs to stay calm. Trying to set up a position to finish the blow with strikes right now, ground and pound. Christopher needs to escape. He's trying, he does, but he needs to stay almost. He doesn't quite get out of it. This is not a good position right now for Christopher. He's gonna have to figure out a way to get out of that mount.
Big pounding action from Chago.
He's turning turtle right now, which is a big mistake. He needs to try to roll out of it now. Now Chago is going for the submission, and he's trying to set the hooks in the back and going for the rear naked choke. Christopher needs to get out. There he is. We have a break. They're back up.
And they are back on their feet, the big boys.
Oh, nice kick by Chris in the midsection. Chago is looking for that bomb right now. He's trying to drop a bomb. He's looking for the bomb and can't seem to get in there. And, he got another knockdown. Chago sitting with a stiff punch.
10 seconds left. Timeout. Is that a timeout?
We're not sure what's going on right now. It looks like Siebel's going to call a timeout.
Finger in the eye? Is something happening?
Finger in the eye. One warning for hitting in the back of the head.
Blow in the back of the head.
Well, it seemed like Christopher was on his way out there, but he got a little go card.
There's no hitting the back of the head, they call.
Yep. Okay, that's the round one. Okay, wow.
A single point deduction given by Cecil Peoples to Chago
Steve's going to
Zuani.
have to really get in there and revive Chago right now. Christopher took a pretty good pounding that round, but he seems to be holding up, and he's still in this fight at this point.
That could be the thing that evened out this round. Now, what they have is called a Mohawk rule. You cannot strike to the back of the head.
No. Well, Cecil's a veteran, and he's not going to allow those type of techniques to be executed tonight.
Well, no tolerance on that by our referee, Cecil Peoples.
And I really don't think it was an intentional, but, you know, and these guys are turning and are twisting at all times, and you're launching punches, and this is just part of the game. You have to be careful about. Okay, we have round two coming up right now. Very close round. But I'm going to give that first round to the blue corner.
Blue corner, but he loses a 1 point deduction, so they may have evened the round. So if it does happen, we're back to 0 again. Here's the start of round two. Big hands.
Letting him go. Chago again tried to take down. That didn't work. Christopher gets the dominant position from that front.
And now Christopher's on top. Let's see what he can do.
From my angle, it's looking at a half guard right now. Chago seems to hold him into the half guard, trying to really just maintain some safe position here. Okay, there he turned turtle. That's what Chago wants. To get himself away from
blood out of the nose. He spits the mouthpiece out.
Right now, Chago is leaking oil.
Blood pouring out of that nose.
Hey. Christopher's looking for scoring opportunities from the top right now. And he lost his position.
Chaco Zuani with a huge fan behind us. Huge fan base.
He's actually slipping into a dominant position right now, working out that full mount position now.
And when they set
Really
this,
bad place for Christopher to be at this moment.
10 seconds, let's see what can happen here.
Christopher rolls him again. There you have it.
There you have it. What do you say? Who took this round here? Maurice Travis?
You know what? That round went a little more towards Christopher. He drew blood, reversed a couple of mounts, and I don't know. It all depends on the judge, but it seems like a really close round there.
Well,
David,
we
these
say
guys are giving it
if
up.
we say Chaco in the blue corner took the first round, he lost the point on a deduction.
That's true. That's
So that
true.
would
could
even
make
out
it-
that round. And then if you gave that round to Christopher Quintana, that means Christopher in the red corner is ahead. This third round, Chaco Zuani in the blue corner may have to turn it on to switch that decision to his favor.
Well, we're going to see right now who has the heart of a champion. It's going to come out this last round and really convince the judges that he is the winner.
Maurice, a champion like yourself, can you train the heart? Can you train the fighter to dig down inside?
Well, that's a tough question, David. I think most guys, you either have that heart or you don't have it. It's hard to train it.
Well, there you have it, coming from the three-time world champion, Maurice Travis. We are at the
Here we go. This
IFS.
is the last round, and these big boys are going to show what's happening right now. Who wants it? Nice kick. Christopher does two nice leg kicks and a right hand. They're going to clutch. Christopher's trying to pull guard. Didn't really happen. It actually worked out to his disadvantage because Chaco pulls full mount right now.
Yeah.
The last round, this is where he wants to be.
A very costly move, I think. Very costly move on Christopher Quintana.
Okay, this is not helping Christopher right now. Chaco's in a solid position. Dave, this is not where you want to be.
They said this action would be big. We see big action with big boys.
Chris is going to have to escape this. Cecil's not going to let it go much longer than this.
That's it.
Stop
Cecil
the
People
fight.
stops
It is
the bout.
over. There you go. We have a local hero.
Chaco keeps his record unblemished. 4 wins, 4 knockouts.
Well, he deserved the fight. You know, he stayed with it, and he dominated the last minute, which really paid off.
For